It's a bright Monday morning in the city of Lagos, Nigeria, West Africa. Yes, wherever you're watching us from all over the world, we are live here on Galaxy Television in our Lagos studio. It's a very wonderful morning. The roads are a bit friendly, but yeah, it's Monday and everybody needs to hustle to get the bag. Meet up with the board meetings, the presentations, whatever it is. Mondays are business-oriented days. How you start your Monday determines to an extent how the week will go for you. Welcome to Family and Values on Galaxy Television, where we are reaching out for the stars. Now, family is togetherness, is a bond. Even the Bible says there is a friend that sticks closer to you than a brother. Family and Value is a show that talks about relationship, marriages, everything you need to know about your society at large, parenting, instructing kids, laying the proper foundation, premarital counseling and all. It's a show compacted in all. It's a show that adds value to the society and making the younger generation understand that there is more to the Instagram and Facebook life they are living. Life is deeper than you think. I implore you to sit back and enjoy the show. We are streaming live on Facebook, on our YouTube page. We have a lot of conversations you can always go back and listen to. When I mean deep conversations, very deep conversations. Now you can also share with someone else, yes. And if you're always the type that is on the move, you can download the Galaxy mobile app so that you can watch us on the go. Wherever you are, just download the app on your Android, Google Play Store or your Android and your Apple Store. And you always see us there live and direct to catch all the live shows. You don't want to miss anything, any of the conversations. A very big shout out to our Star Times family. We love you. We celebrate. Family is everything. Without you, we won't be here. And we are here to serve you the very best. The knowledge you need to know to help you. Just to remind you of what togetherness is all about. The 8th day in the month of September. When did we shout Happy New Month here? I was wondering and I said, today is 8. Now. Like I said last week, do not get carried away with the euphoria of the Umba month. Whatever it is. No, don't start panicking and calm down. Everything is fine. The prices of foodstuffs have dropped a little bit. I think maybe it's now you should even get that bag of rice you've been wanting to get. The price has dropped. Prepare yourself so that in December, Christmas time, you don't have panicking. And yes, the schools are resuming next week after all the parental tips we've given you. I'm guessing that this week you'll be preparing your kids finally for resumption. Mentally, you need to educate them and tell them what they need to know, what they should avoid in school. Give them that last tutorial while they prepare for the early morning bells. I can imagine how next week will look like for a lot of parents. I am Princess Joy Ayo Abu, my name, my identity. But I'm not here on the show alone. I have someone who has partnered with me. Oh, that's what we talk about, family, partnership, togetherness. Well, I'm talking about Mama Gen Z herself, coming up this early morning in a glamorous style. Good morning and welcome
what's so
to
glamorous
the show.
about
Yes,
you?
now.
Help
Glamorous
me ask
because
someone
you
is
came,
you on
no,
the
it's,
spot,
you,
yeah.
when I mean glamorous, it doesn't really need to be odd, but you, in your comfort zone, you came glamorous this morning to start a Monday morning like this. Very cool, calm and collected.
I get you. A beautiful morning to you viewers at home. It's another beautiful privilege and opportunity to be here, and I'm not taking it for granted. To the God who has made it possible for you and I to be here, and also Joy seated here and all trying to make you feel, it's still part of grace, and grace. His mercy says no, that it's not your time to go, it's not your time to leave. And that's why we're still here. So she was counting the days, and I'm like, okay, tomorrow is 9/9/25. You still count many. So it's good to count because it's a count your blessings and name them one by one. You are alive today. Have you counted it? Have you given thanks? That's all you need to do when you wake up in the morning. And as you set out this morning, my name still remains Olori Adejoke Adebi David. My friends call me Olori AJ. Hope you join us to the end of today's program.
Yes, I'm hoping you join us to the end of today's program. How's your weekend, by the way? And how was your journey to Ibadan and back?
Interesting. I was able to go and return that same day.
That
There
same
was an
day?
opportunity, yeah.
Oh.
And I got to Lagos, I think, I got home at about to 8, yes.
That was quite early.
Around 7:30 to 8.
You know, when I reached out to you and you said you were just relaxing, praying for, I was like, did you get back this thing? But
Yeah,
everything
I
went through.
actually wanted to stay over, but there was no need to stay back. And again, if I should be too relaxed again, so many assignments, work here and there, people calling you for one thing. So let me just come back tonight. I will find a better time to do the relaxing. It all went well.
It's good to see you this weekend. New week. At least it's a new week, and we know that we are going to sail it all together.
You are looking like all those innocent.
I am innocent.
Like all those innocent sisters.
But I'm innocent. Come on. Okay, searching.
We're still searching. So you look more like an innocent searching.
Innocent, yes. Searching. Well, I'm not sure about that.
But she's not searching.
I'm not searching, but innocent, I would take that innocent.
Hey! See, people like good things. Anyway, how was your own weekend?
Bless God, at least. You know that next week is resumption, a lot of buying here and there. Mommy, I don't have socks, so mommy, I said, what are you saying? You better don't try this with me next week. Better get all your socks and all your shoes fixed. Don't just try it.
But it's one of those things. I think the best thing parents can do is to make sure the moment they close for the year, you sort out certain things.
True.
And start preparing your mind. It's not when it's now a week to you are not helping yourself.
At all.
You know why you're not helping yourself? Because all those business women and men selling children's items,
they'll eat your money.
They are ready for you.
They'll eat your money.
You know? But by the time you start buying it little by little, one at a time, before they even close, you know they will soon close at that time. And you know they will resume at social time. Now, everything will start going up.
This week till weekend, the buying, forget it. What you would have bought cheaper, now you'll be buying triple times.
They'll tell you, when we go to the market, they have stories to tell you.
Meanwhile, these are stocks they have seen.
Some of them even have them.
They bought it like already.
They already stock it. And they were like, I went to Balogun yesterday. Do you know they sell it at social amount? Say, okay, another idea. So now go and just hide more to it. But it's so good.
Anyway, we are just trying to remind you to prepare yourself ahead.
Hustle and make sure you have enough that will also plan the children's bills into.
All right, let's go into our mini feature. When we return, our guest will be joining us via Zoom to have today's conversation with us. It's Monday. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back. Yes, I was trying to just think about a quote that I wanted. It talks about, Mama Jensi talked about decision. I think she said something about make small dreams, is it with your head, and big dreams with your heart. I think I didn't get that, but that thing really got to me. So take small decisions with your head and big dreams with your heart. So it means if you want to make a decision, start from small. But deep inside your heart, you have the bigger dreams you have, and that's where it's stored in your heart. It's Monday morning. Don't wake up with that bogus dream and push. No, take that small decisions, that small dreams with your head, and the bigger ones with your heart.
Yeah,
why a lot of people fail? Yes. Why a lot of people fail? Because they start big and they want to, how they dream it in their heart is how they, no, just start small.
Your heart will help you to be able to manage and contain it.
True.
Because if your heart is not there, you don't put your head. You say, my head is big. You find out that your head is so small. But your heart
is bigger.
So,
all right, this morning we will be discussing managing jealousy and insecurity in relationship. Now, last week we talked about insecurity in relationship. It's important we talk about this. I had a story of a man that stabbed his wife to death simply because he allegedly thought she was cheating, but at the end of the day, it was just a normal conversation. There was nothing. Now that is born out of jealousy and insecurity. We've had stories of when a partner is talking to someone over the phone because you don't even know who the person is. You've smashed the phone, you've broken it, and then you realize, somebody said, I was talking to my brother and I was all putting up the love, the sugar. He said where her partner sat was boiling and she was putting the fire more and more. And the man was, she said her husband was just vibrating. And the man said, give me the phone. And I said, my husband wants it. By the time he raised it's really a very disturbing trend that we really need to talk about it. We have no other than a very profound person to have this conversation with us. We are talking about Oludare Comfort, all the way from Warri. She's a ghost of Dare Oludare Comfort. She's a ghost author. She's a marriage counselor, relationship. In fact, when she's talking about relationship, she does not hide anything. She will tell you the way it is. She will tell you as it is. And this morning we'll be discussing this conversation. Good morning and welcome to the show.
Oludare, it's so good to have you. How are you? You're looking kinky this morning. You're looking kinky.
Good, thank you.
Is taking good care of you. Well done.
Good morning. A beautiful morning
thank
to
you so much for joining us this morning. I don't want to ask what is jealousy and what is insecurity. Of course, we've had that conversation. But now, what are the common causes of jealousy and insecurity in relationship? What could warrant a man to stab his partner, or a woman? We've had cases of women also stabbing their partners out of jealousy and insecurity. What are the causes? What could warrant that?
Okay. Thanks for having me once again. And a beautiful morning to everybody in the studio. And you're all looking good. And on the topic of jealousy, before I just dive into it deeper, I want us to establish a fact that a little jealousy in relationship, marriage is not always bad. Because sometimes when we talk about jealousy, we just see one bad picture and we are seeing it as a monster. But a little jealousy is not always bad, in relationship. So every relationship needs some level of healthy jealousy, because jealousy is an emotion. But it is not a simple one. It's an emotion, but not a simple emotion. So, like fear, insecurity, sadness, even anger, everything, but we come together, all showing up at once. So that is why it shakes relationship if jealousy is not understood. So on the other hand, like all emotion, I want us to know that jealousy is a message. Jealousy has a message that it is passing. Sometimes it can actually protect a relationship. Sometimes it's a signal to us that we value our partner and we don't want to lose them. So that is what I call LD jealousy. That's what I call LD jealousy. So when it comes to jealousy and insecurity, we can say in relationship, I usually say there are two ways to look at it. And two factors usually trigger jealousy and insecurity in a relationship. We have the external factor and we also have the internal factor. So the external factor is about what happens around us, around that relationship, about maybe what we can see, maybe like the issue of mistrust, like cheating, and you can see it that this person is really cheating me. So those are the external factor. Then we have the internal factor, which is caused by trauma, which is caused by things that we have gone through in the past, which is caused by things that our environment, our upbringing has caused us. It's like a trauma imprint within us. Like maybe a child who is brought up, without a sense of ownership, a child who is starved the presence of the parents. So when they grow up, they can grow up having this internal battle. So some are at the surface, which is the external, things that happen around. But the real one that is really eating up marriage now is the internal one, which is caused by trauma. Do you get me?
asking, how do you distinguish healthy and unhealthy jealousy? How do you distinguish it and handle it? But now, with this external and internal that you have just released, how do we place this? In my question.
No, all those things that not all jealousy is toxic. Not all jealousy is toxic. So healthy jealousy is like a smoke alarm. You know, when a smoke alarm is in the office or is in your house, so the moment the smoke alarm goes off, it's telling you that, oh, something danger is happening, is dangerous is happening, a fire alarm. So it's like a signal. The healthy one is like a signal telling you, oh, somebody is trespassing my husband, somebody is trespassing my wife, my space, not that kind of a thing. So unhealthy jealousy is like a wildfire. Wildfire, it destroys. So when an healthy jealousy comes, it destroy. It destroy your partner, destroy you, destroy relationship. So healthy jealousy shows that you care about your partner and want to protect your relationship. Example, maybe feeling uneasy if your partner is, getting too close to someone. And that is, those ones are on as they are healthy relationship. But when we're talking about unhealthy jealousy, I said healthy relationship, I mean jealousy. We are talking about unhealthy jealousy. When jealousy controls your action, when it looks like you want to control the person, you want to dictate the person's life, you want to dominate the person's life, be in charge, like you said, checking phone, listening to conversation, isolating your partner from friends. Your partner must not talk to any opposite sex, constant accusation, or punishing your partner emotionally. That is when it becomes unhealthy, when it has become a way of life. That whether you see anything to make you jealous or not, you are constantly jealous. You are constantly feeling insecure, and you are ready to hurt. You are ready to, it's possessive. When you feel that you own a person and you want to control the person, that is when it becomes unhealthy. So studies in relational therapy shows that healthy jealousy leads to open conversation, while unhealthy jealousy creates defensive circle that erode trust. So when there is healthy jealousy, now we can have conversation, we can talk about it. But the moment it becomes unhealthy, oh, I'm telling you, it can be very dangerous. I hope I'm still on.
All right, thank you so much. You said it can be very dangerous. But now I want to ask, what are the signs that my jealousy or insecurity is becoming a problem in a relationship? You talked about healthy jealousy. A lot of people don't know where to draw the line. They don't know where to, even when you talk about, oh, you're feeling uneasy. Some people, the moment they start feeling that uneasy, hey, they've assumed already, they've concluded. So how do I know that my jealousy or insecurity is becoming a problem in that relationship, or is beginning to affect my partner? I might feel I want to just protect what I own, or I feel like you're too close to this person. Why are you always with this person? How would I know? What are those signs that I know that, hey, you're passing the line from unhealthy jealousy to from a healthy jealousy to an unhealthy jealousy and insecurity? How do I know that?
Thank you, Auntie Jo. I started by saying jealousy is an emotion. So how do you know that it's no longer healthy? It is when your jealousy or insecurity has stopped being a feeling. It has moved from a feeling and it has become a pattern of behavior. It has become a pattern of behavior. It has become a way of life. Some person now, they will not even have any proof. Their partner did not give them any reason of doubt. But naturally, it has become a way of life. They just doubt that the moment a woman dresses properly and go out, that means she is cheating. They just doubt, they have this pattern of thinking that women cheat, all men cheat. They generalize everything. When their husband is making call, their husband cannot talk to a opposite sex. Maybe their spouse cannot talk to opposite sex. So when it has become a pattern of behavior, that means he is no longer healthy. As a constant suspicion without evidence, you are constantly suspecting the person, no evidence. No, you just know your partner is unfaithful. Why? I just know. Why? I just feel it. I just know because he's handsome, because he's talking to some guys yesterday, even without no proof. So some people will even start dreaming. I've seen people who have this trauma imprint to the point that they sleep and see their spouses cheating on them, and they think it is true. They will be, I dreamt, oh, I've catch you, God has exposed you. No, it is in your subconscious. It is what is internal that you are dreaming about. That this kind of thing has destroyed so many relationships. No proof, not nothing. You are just constantly suspecting your spouse. Excessive reassurance seeking is another one. Asking always, do you love me? Are you sure you love me? Every day you are asking, are you sure you love me? Do you sure you love me? You know that at that time, is becoming a problem. So another one is privacy invasion. When we don't have boundaries any longer, no, feeling threatened by every friend, checking emails, checking phone, checking bank account, doing all manner of things. That is privacy invasion. I want us to know that every relationship has boundary, even husband and wife, even boyfriend and girlfriend. Every relationship has boundary. So when you get to a point where you don't respect your partner's privacy any longer, it is no, very, it will become a problem. Comparison, no, feeling threatened by every friend, colleague, or even stranger online. Your partner cannot say, tell another person that you are looking beautiful, wahala. Cannot tell another person that you are looking handsome, wahala. Then partner withdraw her. Your partner starts feeling suffocated. When they start feeling suffocated, they don't want to stay at home again. They don't want to talk to you again. They don't want to be around you again. Know that your jealousy and insecurity is becoming a problem in your relationship. So therapists note that jealousy becomes toxic when it moves from feeling you manage to a behavior you are enforcing on your partner. That is when it becomes toxic.
On our word of Babylon, when we return, the conversation still continues. Don't go anywhere, just stay tuned with us. Hi, welcome back. It's always fun time behind the scene with me and Mama Gen Z. Alright, she's coming in with her question right away.
Okay, we gotta comfort. Show your face. Let me see that beautiful radiating beauty this morning. Okay, I want to find out how can I actually communicate my feelings of jealousy if I'm feeling insecure, because jealousy is when you are feeling insecure. That's the beginning of jealousy. When you're feeling insecure, you're feeling, how can my husband be talking to Joy the way, even though I know Joy, but excuse me, Oko kì í jẹ́ ti bàbá tọmọ kó má làálàá. I'm a Yoruba girl. I have to talk my culture because this is family and value. Okay, so you cannot have a farm, and you will not know which one, where your own stops. So even though it's Joy, and my husband is like, hey, Joy, how are you? They are talking, I'm in the kitchen. And I'm like, excuse me, can't you join me in the kitchen? We are so close. So how can I communicate my feelings of jealousy or insecurity to my partner in a healthy way that will not be like, are you jealous? See, I have watched many movies. I'm not talking about Nigerian movie, foreign movies. In culture, they notice a slight, tiny bit red line like this, as thin as a thread, showing in form of jealousy. Excuse me, they take it personal. They'll be serious about it because they want you to trust them. You want to come into a relationship with me, then you must focus on me. Stop looking at the insecurity and distraction. So how do I communicate this to my partner when I notice it so that it will not create unnecessary,
People usually take jealousy so personal. I would say no, it's more of internal issue, which is internal. This feeling of not enough, this feeling of insecurity is internal. And on a normal level now, when I say, no, I started by saying jealousy is an emotion. I want us to know that feeling of jealousy is normal, especially when you are in a relationship. So, first of all, how do you communicate? Don't be ashamed of it. Like if I feel jealous about somebody coming around my spouse or about particular thing that I'm seeing, we should not be ashamed of it. One thing is, we are always seeing, she's a jealous woman, she's a jealous man. And we should not tag ourselves. We should not feel jealous about it. And when you want to express yourself now in a very healthy way, please own your feelings. Own your feelings. Don't come from the place of accusation. Like, are you having something like Olomi said, for instance, now Auntie Joy come to her house and talking too much with the husband. Then the next thing, you now come to your husband and say, are you having something with Joy? What is going on between you and Joy? That is an unhealthy way. If you want to express that, oh, I don't like this too much closeness between you and my husband, or between you and my friend, you can say it and own your feelings instead of you, no, instead of you make me no making the person to feel as if you are accusing them. Make them feel, know your feelings. Oh, I feel so jealous when you talk too much, too when you get too close with opposite sex. I feel jealous. So own your feelings, be vulnerable, not aggressive. Share your fears honestly. Like, oh, you have to be very careful. Tell your husband or your wife, you have to be very careful. When you get too exposed to opposite sex, when you do so this thing, share your feelings, not aggressive. And look for a proper time for this conversation. Don't space jealousy in the heat of anger. Choose a calm and private moment. And when you are doing it, don't accuse that you are doing it, you are going out with somebody. Just tell the person your feelings. Okay? So in therapy, we encourage couples to use reflective listening. One partner speaks while the other repeats back what they heard. So feelings are not dismissed in the conversation. So you can have a conversation about it and don't be ashamed. Every one of us in relationship, we are free to be vulnerable, but we should not be aggressive.
Vulnerable but not be aggressive. That's our manner of approach now is different. Just like what you were saying, you're sacked down. Get out of my. No, there are two different ways. You don't need to scream.
Just present it in a very subtle way.
Is very important. Now, I want to ask, what are the strategies we can use to rebuild trust and reduce jealousy and insecurity? Because a lot of people are struggling with this thing. Just like you said, she's a jealous man. There are some men that they can't even withstand you saying hello to another man as a lady. Yeah. There are some women that they can't even withstand you smiling or passing and waving. Let me share one very personal experience with you. I remember years back, I was driving back then with my partner, and a vehicle was very close to us. And the man we were in the traffic, waiting for the lights. And he went down his car and he was looking at me. And I smiled and he smiled and he said, "Hello, everyone, you black lady. You look beautiful." Did you know that conversation ended? In fact, it was more like maybe I knew the person from Adams, or that hello, we've exchanged contact. I started explaining, I don't know this person. I don't, like, it took... At the point my head, if it's none, I couldn't understand. Do you understand what I'm saying? Some men won't even take it. Now, what are the strategies one can use to build trust and reduce the level of aggressive or unhealthy jealousy and insecurity in relationship?
Thank you for that question. And before I go ahead into that question deeply, I want to say to everyone, our listener who is hearing us, that don't generalize all these things. This is what is causing trauma for us. Majority of us in marriage, we are all traumatized by Nollywood films. We are traumatized by what we read on social media. One man did this, one woman was cheating, one man was cheating. Majority of us, we have been traumatized by what happened to our auntie, what happened to our mother, what happened to our daddy, our father. So I want us to know that we cannot continue to generalize all these things and say all men cheat, all wives cheat, all women cheat. This is one of the reasons why we are not enjoying our relationship. So every one of us should face our relationship and learn how to build trust. Don't judge your husband because of how your friends husband behave. Don't judge your wife because of what you read on social media. Some of us now we see issues on social media, then we bring it to our home. You see now, that is how women are. Then you now say, I stop trusting my husband. I stop trusting my wife. So this generalization is really affecting us. And I'm telling you, if you are born in a family where you have a trauma, you have upbringing that has left trauma imprint on you, you need to heal. You need to heal. So now coming to the question that what are some strategies? Number one strategy is building trust begins from individual. Trust yourself enough. If you don't trust yourself, you cannot trust anybody. All these men that don't trust their wife because they don't trust themselves. Some wives are not doing anything, but because of what you are judging it on your wife. The same thing some women also. Policing your husband's what's it called? Phone. Because your own phone too says something is there, secretive is there. So first of all, build trust. Be enough. I don't have anything hidden in my phone, so I don't expect my husband to have. So I never bother myself to check his phone because I trust myself, and that trust generated to him. Let us be enough. This feeling of not being enough is what is leading to this excessive jealousy. So another strategy is we should work on our self-esteem. That is the internal now. So let us go to the external. Consistency in trust. In relationship, trust is not built overnight. It is built when words and action match repeatedly. You say you are going to Ojuelegba, they met you in Beggar. How will your wife trust you tomorrow? How will your husband trust you tomorrow? You say you are talking to your but they find out later that the person you are talking to, you use another name to save it. How will the person trust you? So let us be consistent in building trust. Don't give your partner reason to doubt you. My partner don't trust me. How will they trust you when you are giving them reason to trust you? So trust is the oxygen of every relationship. Without it, love suffocates. So trust is not built on a grand moment, but it is built in small, consistent acts. And so another one is transparency. Be open about your routines, your finances. Your wife will not need to check your bank account. Your wife will not need to check your phone when you are transparent. All these password that you are putting on phone, that you look as if they want to draw your password, you will use like A to Z to do password. That means you are indirectly telling your wife or your husband that I am hiding something from you. In relationship, there's supposed to be transparency. Transparency feeds on trust. Secrecy starves trust. So if you want trust to remain in your marriage, please be transparent and regularly express love. Some women now, they have not heard their husband say it in 5 years that I love you. So automatically the woman is feeling that he might be in love with somebody else. Some wives say does not see any show of affection from their wives again. That is why they are suspecting maybe you are giving it to somebody else. So always affirm your partner. Regular expressing love, appreciation, and assurance, not just on anniversary alone, not just on their birthday. Some of you self, you even come on social media and come and wish them happy birthday on social media, but in real life, you will not wish them happy birthday. You will come to social media and come and say, I love my Odogu, I love my this on social media. But real life, you're not even saying it to him. Say it to him, say it to her. And all this sense of insecurity and jealousy, we've played out. I see God helping us. So seeking professional help also is part of it.
My Odogu one. Oh my God. Olówó orí mi, ọkọ mi on social media, but you dey batter am for inside the house. Imagine
real life, you will not say
it.
it.
Oh my God. I love that. Okay, so I want to find out, how can I express my needs and also make sure there's boundary to my partner without being overly in control. I don't want to be possessive. I don't want to be too possessive. Let me put it. I don't want to be too possessive, and I don't want to make it look like I'm in control. So how can I express my needs, okay, and also set boundaries to my partner? Oludare, don't go away. Come back here. Come back. Come back. All the way from Warri, we've been talking with Oludare Comfort. She is a relationship life coach, relationship coach, marriage counselor, a writer and author. It's so good to have her every time. She's always joining us from Warri. And one day we'll go and carry her from Warri and bring her live to Galaxy Television. Olu Comfort, are you still there? Hello, Olu Comfort. Okay, while we're waiting, sure, that's making me laugh now.
In fact, sometimes when you see some birthday wishes on social media, you'll be wondering that, now like this is sweet inside.
It's actually supposed to be sweet. And I don't think it's bad, you know. It's just that if you can go to that extent on social media
to say all those words,
we can also, I'm not just saying you now, we, because this is all about family and values. It's all about me, you, Joy, relationship experts. Like I will always, you know, try to charge people. It's not just for you to sit down and start putting words out. You also be an example of those words. So if you can go all out and say, my Odogu, my one and only, Olówó me. You know what they call Olówó me?
As the
honor of my head,
my crown. Yeah.
Alielumi, the what do you call it, side chick or do you have, what do you call male chick? What do you call male chick? I need somebody send to me. What do you call a male chick? You get airtime from me personally, not from Galaxy.
What do you call male chick?
What do you call male chick? Because if you have side chick,
male chicky.
You must. If you have side chick, there should be male chicky, male chick, chicky. So if you can go all the way to say all that on social media, you can also bring yourself to the understanding. Like we're talking about, how do we present our boundaries so that you not be controlling, you not be possessive. Oh, Olu Comfort is back. So did you get my question? Yeah, how can I express my needs? Okay, how can I express my needs and also set boundaries so that I should not look like I'm actually controlling my partner or I am being possessive? How? Thank you. Welcome back.
Clarify. Thank you, Olori. Clarify. Don't command. Don't command. Like I said the other time, that some people just want to control another person's life. So you clarify, don't command. Like, for instance now, I feel closer when you spend an hour together daily. I feel so safe when you don't expose yourself too much to opposite sex. I feel so safe around you. Versus you not saying you must always stay at home with me. Oh. You must stop talking to that lady. You must stop talking to that man. So make a clarification, and I was saying that stop doing it like as if you are commanding the person. That is when it's always bringing issue. Some men said they don't even have any side chico, but because you are commanding them, they want to show you, they will just be walking about. And at the process of walking about from one joint to the other, they meet something that will eat them there. Separate needs from control. Boundaries are about your feelings. E.g., I need honesty in this relationship. I need trust in this relationship. So while control dictates your partner's freedom, for instance, you can't talk to any opposite like the way like I said. Another way is mutual respect. Discuss boundaries as agreement. Like I said, as a married woman, some things are no longer expedience. The same thing for a married man. Everything must have boundary in our relationship. And these are the things that we need to talk about. So boundaries are gifts of clarity in love. They help partner know what to nurture or hurt each other. Help us. So set boundaries in your relationship. Like, we are not going to password our phone. Even if you password our phone because of children or outsiders, you know my passcode. I know your passcode. Like, oh, I'm not going to, go directly and be helping opposite sex, going to their houses. I carry you along. There are some wise men, if they want to do any help for opposite sex, they go through my wife. Just why? It's not as if they are scared of their wife. It's because of the boundary in their relationship. This has helped them to enjoy their relationship so far. So relationship research shows that couple with
our time, we can't take so much of it. Thank you. Time is not always our friend here on Family and Values. Yeah. Thank you. We appreciate
I'm sure
you. Thank you. She
that.
understands. Time is not our friend
she has
here.
Become the mistress of family
and values.
All the way from Warri to Lagos, you try. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you for joining us. Wish you the very best of today, regards to the family and to the, to your group, your community. God bless you and have a beautiful day. On that note, I still remember myself. You heard it. Whatever you are doing, don't just go and start saying whatever makes you to call your man or don't go on social media. You can also tolerate and also lay bare those, misunderstanding. You can discuss it, in a subtle way. You can discuss it. And you see, sometimes when issues comes up like that and you see wrath, violence, anger, fury, I beg, stay miles away. Don't go and start saying, you beat me today, you finish me today. It's gonna come. I pity you. By the time they punch you here, beat you here, now your body goes suffer. So you don't need it, actually, sincerely. You don't need it. You don't need it. There will be another time we'll discuss something. I was discussing with some people yesterday about fighting. We'll see. My name's Sirime Nolori. Bye for now.
All right, tomorrow is Tuesday with a difference, and we'll be discussing integrity. Yes, let's have that conversation tomorrow. Join us tomorrow as we'll be having that conversation with our guests. Thank you. I am Princess Joy Eyo Abu. Bye for now. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a splendid Monday ahead.